KISSFM.
Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em.
Maricela wrote in this one. She says, I've been on a few dates with this guy, and it's always been around our friends or coworkers, which I don't mind. But he's always cracking inappropriate jokes. And even though friends tell him when he's gone too far, he just laughs it off and says, it's just a joke. Love him or list him.
Well.
Reading a room sometimes is key.
Yeah.
Jokes are jokes are funny, but
Sure,
sometimes...
that's the thing about humor.
Yes.
You know, humor to you may not be humor to me.
Yeah, humor is... so sense of humors are just all over the place.
And then, you know, when somebody tells you they've gone too far or that you've gone too far, how is it being said, though? Because, you know, sometimes we'll be joking around and we'll joke around when we say, oh, dude,
like, oh
too
my God,
far.
no, you did. Yeah.
You know, which isn't really being chastised.
No.
It's more like you're encouraging me.
It is, in a way.
So, have you been in a situation like this? Do you have a friend like this? Or have you dated someone like this? Are you married to someone like this? 915-280-2931 or use the app. Love him or list him.
Love 'em or List 'em on 93.1 KISS FM.
Anne's got an opinion on today's Love him or list him. Here's the situation, Anne, before we get to what you think about this.
All right, so Maricela wrote in saying she's been on a few dates with this guy. It's always been around friends or coworkers, which she doesn't mind, but he's always cracking inappropriate jokes. Even though his friends tell him he's gone too far, he just laughs it off and says, it's just a joke. Love him or list him. What do you think, Anne?
Well, I had a friend that used to do that, and it was kind of like he could get away with anything, saying anything, was a license to say anything he wanted. And it's a license to disrespect in a way. So he was getting on my last nerve, and he did it all the time. So it's...
I can see that point, because then, if they say something offensive, they'll just back it up with, it was just a joke.
Yeah.
And then
it was just, and laugh it off. And
then you
they
feel bad. Yeah, you feel bad.
And they continually do it, and it makes you mad sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Did you list that friend, or do you still love that friend?
I listed.
Ah. Wow. So then you're saying Maricela needs to list this.
Yeah.
Not sorry. Not sorry at all.
And when you say that he could get away with it, was he just that charming of a dude or what?
You could see he was a little, people would give him funny looks.
But he just used the joke part.
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't care how anybody took the jokes. To him, it was just a joke. Yeah, sounds a bit disrespectful. So
it was a short-term visit with him with most people.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Okay, I get you, and we'll put you down for list him. Love him or list him.
And now, Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em. You tell us.
Maricela said she's been on a few dates with this guy. It's always been around friends or coworkers, which she doesn't mind, but he's always cracking inappropriate jokes. And even though friends tell him he's gone too far, he'll just laugh it off and say, it's just a joke. Love him or list him.
Here's what Al thinks.
My husband and one of my best friends are just like that. They're always throwing really inappropriate jokes. At first it was kind of bothering, but now it's just funny. You get fun of it. So, love him. Just make sure it's not in front of your bosses or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do that disclaimer.
Yeah.
You can do that disclaimer like, no jokes tonight.
Right. Yeah, let him know.
Yeah.
Let him know. If this is something you choose to keep pursuing, when you are with coworkers and one of them is someone who could affect your employment somehow.
Or someone that gets easily offended. You know.
Yeah, you really should let them know. And that will also tell you something as well. That would also tell you if this person respects your opinion, you know, and what you have to say. Because if they don't, if they won't listen to you, then you know that this isn't going to work, man. Yep. This guy, he doesn't take anything seriously, you know, even though I've asked him not to be inappropriate today.
Even though other people have too, yeah.
Love him or list him?
List him. I have a coworker who says so inappropriate things, just ridiculous, disgusting, inappropriate things. And people have stopped talking to him. I've stopped talking to him. But he continues to do it. He doesn't know when to stop. So back to, should I love him or list him? List him. He's not going to stop saying this kind of stuff. If it bothers you now, it's going to bother you all the way to divorce court.
Whoa, divorce
Whoa,
court.
they're
Hey
married
now.
already?
Hey now. Hey
Whoa,
now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But no, yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
It's just, I mean, yeah. If it's,
It'll get worse.
oh, yeah. And yeah, and especially if if he's that comfortable around, that's how he is with friends. That's how he is all the time.
Right, right. But it's one thing being like that around your friends.
That's true.
Around her friends.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Love him or list him? 915-280-2931. You can also submit audio using the free app.